This is the future.
Today is December 10th, 2024. It is 1:07 a.m. I've been posting on my community board on some of my channels and different social media pages, on Instagram, all of this. So I need to get started. All right. So I just posted these on my community board on our Port of Pew service. And by the way, YouTube did not approve my application to get into the monetization program, so they refuse it. I could appeal it, but it seems like what they want me to do is to remove all of my short videos, but some of those, well, a good portion of them have information, inspiration things about Harry and Meghan where they're talking and things like that. So according to them, they don't want me to post these things. And what did they say? It seems like it has no value or something like that. What did they say? After reviewing your channel using a combination of automated system and human reviewers, we found that it does not follow YouTube channel monetization policies. Guess what? It's fine. The channel doesn't have to be in the monetization program. If you guys want to support my channel, there are links in the description. Okay, I have 3 channels. 2 of them are monetized. This one, they refuse to monetize it. There's links in the description on all 3 channels. The links for supporting me, to donate and things like that, the links are all the same on all 3 channels. So if you guys want to support me, that I will appreciate it. But the thing is that, and it took me a while, I had to think deep about it. I already removed one of the videos yet when I reapply for the monetization program. And I was like, it was after that one they demonetized it, but all of the short videos were there. They didn't do anything. And even now, when I go to filter, this is where I will find out if there are any copyrighted content on my channel. It says there are none. Okay, none whatsoever. So you know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna. What did they say? To reapply, appeal it or things like that. So they already told me they did automatic system, they did human review, they found nothing. Guess what? I'm gonna leave it as that. I will post whenever I can, and I understand for me it's the time to share the information with you guys that, you know, I was like, okay, I need to be compensated for it, but they refuse to monetize it, and I'm not putting stupid things out there for people to go do or whatever. It's information. You know what? That channel doesn't have to be monetized. It would relieve me from posting whatever. Let's say, for instance, I'm posting something on my other channels because they're all related. Okay, they're all related. I just differentiate what I post on each of those channels. There are some videos sometimes when I'm posting, I have to disrupt it. You know, I cannot show the videos fluently without interrupting it, because it seems like I'm the only one. My channels are the only channels where YouTube give it problem to share other people's content when I'm talking about them, criticize or comment on them or whatever. I'm the only one on all 3 of my channels that YouTube give problem to. So you know what? When there are some videos I really want to share with you, I'll put them on a short video over here because it's not monetized. Okay? You could come and watch it over here. But when I share them on the other one, I'll do the manipulation and things like that. So this channel doesn't have to be monetized. The information or inspiration, they're worth sharing. They're worth, you know, I feel like it's worth sharing. I'm not going to delete them. So because of that, the channel doesn't have to be monetized. If you guys want to support me, like I said, there are things that you could do to help support me on whatever you want. Okay? But it's the information. I had to, you know, when I saw the thing, it was this morning when they rejected it, and I had to think, and I was like, I was a bit disappointed. Don't get me wrong. I was disappointed that they didn't accept it. Then I was thinking throughout the day, and I was like, you know what? I'm not sharing anything stupid where, you know, I don't care this and that. I could easily delete these videos. I could. But I had to think twice, and I was like, those are information. These are good things that could inspire people. These are things that people could look up to or things like that. I was like, you know what? It doesn't have to be monetized. Leave it alone. Okay? But I'm going to leave those short videos there. Okay? So, with that being said, okay, now I'm a little bit relieved from it. There are some things I want to share with you. Okay? I have 3 tweets to share with you. And by the way, I forgot to put it. I put the Polo thing. I forgot to put it. So let me go look for it, and I'll start with that. And then we could get going with the Sentebale. Let me go look for the post. Well, the one that I was looking for, I can't find it. So I just picked this one. But there's a lot of people talking about Polo on Netflix, which is today, December 10th. So go check it out on Netflix. All right, so I think I'm done with the background. So this is the first tweet, which I already covered. There's no comment. But if I put Polo, for instance, there's a lot I have to share with you. I should not spend too much time on this. I do not want to show the video because it's gonna give me so much issues. I don't want later on if YouTube decided to monetize my channel and then this become an issue. So let me just leave it as that. Okay, from Archewell Production on December 10th 2024. Tune in to Prince Harry and Princess Meghan's Polo on Netflix. Okay, it's 2 minutes and 18 seconds. It's probably I think Netflix has a YouTube channel. You could go watch the promo. Okay, so we're done with Polo. Let's get to Sentebale. There's a lot to read for Sentebale. And there are links that will be on the description for you to check out for Sentebale and also for you to donate. Okay, so I have two tweets regarding Sentebale and 1 tweet regarding Invictus. So let's get these information out, or these tweets out. Okay, we're done with Polo. Okay. Duke of Sussex charity Sentebale shifts senior leadership to Southern Africa. In a joint statement, Prince Harry and Prince Yoso said, quote, "This shift reflects our continued commitment to being guided by voices from within the region we serve." Okay, I'm going to read part of it. Then I'll come back. Okay, then I'll come back to this. This is the link. It will be in the description. 9 December 2024, London, and an exciting shift as a part of organization's strategy to invest in the growth of a locally led organization. Sentebale is making its first move to place the most critical senior roles in close proximity to its programs in Southern Africa. Sentebale was founded in 2006 by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Prince Yoso of Lesotho, deeply inspired by their mothers, Princess Diana and Queen Mamahato, courageous women who used their platforms to raise awareness about difficult subjects and brought hope and help to vulnerable communities. Sentebale means forget-me-not, and Sesotho, the language of Lesotho. Sentebale addresses issues of health, wealth, inequity, and climate resilience in Lesotho and Botswana. The organization is guided by the vision that all children and young people in Southern Africa are empowered, healthy, and resilient. Alongside this is the opportunity for leadership to reflect the region and its needs. CEO Richard Miller will step down after a tenure of over 5 years, during which the organization successfully expanded from a prime focus on HIV/AIDS to a much broader program of integrated support for children and young people. London-based Miller, who brought almost 40 years of international development experience to the role, will hand over to Carmel Gellard, and Johannesburg-based development leader, in a newly created interim executive director role, and in a planned move that champion localized leadership with the most senior level roles situated within the region. Okay, so from London to South Africa, so they're moving the office, so someone who's within the region. I see. Gallard brings deep development experience, having held leadership role with the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund and OPPSSI. I wonder what it stands for. She has been a strategic advisor to Sentebale based in Lesotho for the past 6 months and previously supported Sentebale as an international program advisor. Gallard transitioned into the role this month with a mandate to lead the organization through a transformative agenda involving digital optimization and data-driven strategies for programs and operation with a view to increasing impact at scale and supporting fundraising activities from innovative impact investors. Following completion of the transformation project, Sentebale will determine vacancies and commence its executive search for permanent role during 2025. The executive director role will replace that of CEO. So they're making changes. Okay. This strategy decision comes out of the organization evolution from one focusing on addressing the impact of HIV/AIDS on children and young people to one that is addressing issues of youth health, wealth, and climate resilience with the support of innovative funders. This transition will enable the organization to shift greater executive decision-making power to the Southern Africa region. This comes off the back of a first of its kind convening for Sentebale in the region this past October of local and international thought leaders in the development space, designed to bring together actionable ideas to support the next generation, expanding the potential and possibility for what Sentebale could do on its own. I mean, Harry is raising a lot of money for this organization, so they want to improve. As time passes, new ideas, new leaders, bringing new things for the charity to evolve. This is what I'm seeing here. This leadership change will clearly demonstrate Sentebale's relevance as a leading development actor, said CEO Richard Miller. And what I like about this with Richard Miller was, that's the one who's in the UK, who's leaving, and the one in South Africa is gonna take over. What I'm getting from Richard is that there's no selfishness. I guess maybe something better is explained to him, or maybe he feel like he's done his most for the charity. So now as we move forward, I guess there are other people who could offer much better for the charity. I think this is what I'm getting. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. I welcome this change and believe it is an exciting way forward that will help unlock new. That's what I was thinking. I didn't even read that. I welcome this change and believe it is an exciting way forward that will help unlock new sources of funding and energy for the organization, ensuring it is best placed for future success. That's what I think. I feel like he has done his best. So a new generation, or maybe a younger mind who has better, much greater ideas for the future, and that's where the next person is gonna take off. And possibly in the future, another person with another innovative idea will take over from the person who will replace Richard.
Without credit, I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes. But as I said just now, the younger generation of the world has turned me into an optimist, because they are the best connected, the most passionate generation that I think that we've ever had. And what we need to do is be able to create a platform so that they can be heard, because they have the solutions to some of the world's biggest problems.
I was actually going to ask you that, because my sense would be that you've seen a lot of things up close. So you've seen miracles and you've seen great sadness. I mean, you go to a famine. Most of us read about one. And so you can see some things that perhaps none of us could really understand the scale or the breadth of the devastation up close. And you're saying that young people are the ones that keep you motivated to do this work. Why do you think young people are often so underestimated by society? Why do you think that 6-year-old voice or that 10-year-old voice or that 15-year-old voice is not treated the same way as that 60-year-old voice?
Because that's the way it's always been, you know, before social media, before internet, before the way that everybody was connected in a positive way. It was always presumed, this is my take on it, which may be very wrong, but I think the presumption was always the longer you spend on this planet, the more experience and the more knowledge that you have. Fine, I think we all agree that the longer you're around for, the more experience you have. But what kind of a world are we going to end up being part of if we don't listen to the younger generation who have all the solutions, they're better connected than ever before, and because the connectivity, they have the opportunity and the ability to be able to fix problems in a quarter of the amount of time that anybody else of previous generations was able to do over a 10, 15, 20-year period.
It is the logical next step for Sentebale, and the time is right for this shift to local leadership. Carmel is an incredible asset to position Sentebale further as a leader in the region. That's exactly what I was feeling. That's what I was feeling. Interim Executive Director Carmel Gaillard, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, Gaillard said, returning to support the work of Sentebale at such a pivotal moment for the organization is a true honor. Our programs have the potential to be a blueprint for change in the region, with a focus on suitable program development and innovative funding solution from both within the region and beyond that will allow us to put the big ideas into practice that will take us to the next level of impact for young people in Southern Africa. It's almost like where Harry created that blueprint for the Archewell Foundation, okay? Bring people together, different organizations that, you know, pretty much have the same goal, but they offer different way of doing it. So when someone who need help and they have all these organizations in one place, now they could choose which of these organizations sort of fit them to move to get to the same objective. So it's almost like that. Harry created the blueprint for Sentebale. Now, you know, it's improving. And they're going to create another form of blueprint for whatever is happening in the region. Okay? So, I'll leave all of this, okay, the next few paragraphs for you guys to check out. Okay? So, let's go to the next tweet, which has to do with Sentebale as well. And I believe that's for donation. Okay? Okay, so this is from Sentebale. Did you know that Botswana has the highest number of female entrepreneurs in the world? Where did I read? It was one of those organizations that I highlighted on this channel regarding where they help, could have been Sentebale, where when they help women, and women tends to, what they do once they get the help that they needed to put them on their feet, and they will go back to their country or their, what would you say, their region, their neighborhood, to go help the ones who need help. So they don't just be selfish and capture get the help that they need and then they focus on themselves only. The majority of women who get the help usually go back to their neighborhood, and I'm just saying neighborhood or community, whichever you want to call it, to help the next group. So they don't just keep it to themselves. This I've learned from reading some of those charities that I've highlighted on this channel. Okay. One of the Sentebale's pillars of work is economic empowerment. Through our Botswana programming, just $200 can provide 6 weeks of training and skills like digital embroidery, 3D printing, and coding importing. Wow, I would love to know about that. Coding, importing valuable skills and technology to apply to their business processes. And just $500 can provide 4 months of attendance and enterprise development workshops that teach young entrepreneurs to develop business ideas as well as learn financial management and marketing skills they need to build successful and suitable businesses. This is why the changes need to happen. Those young people. Harry have said that in the Obama Foundation. The young people have the best ideas, the best solution to solve the problem of much faster than older people. So this is where, Harry had a vision. He saw it, and this is what's happening with Sentebale right now.
Of a world are we going to end up being part of if we don't listen to the younger generation who have all the solutions? They're better connected than ever before, and because the connectivity, they have the opportunity and the ability to be able to fix problems in a quarter of the amount of time that anybody else of previous generations was able to do over a 10, 15, 20-year period.
With Sentebale right now, before 2024 ends. Don't forget to change your future. Click here. That link will be in the description, okay? For you to donate. All right. So now we are into Invictus. And then after this, that will be it. And then I'll go to PYTE to share some more tweets with you, okay? Invictus 2025 is coming up quickly. We like to recognize all the athletes competing and representing Team USA at Vancouver Whistler, Canada. Today, we spotlight retired U.S. Army. There's his name here, Stephen Carmen. There's all these. They mean something, okay? SOCOM SPC, Stephen Carmen. I don't know what it stands for. All right, so that's him here. So he's gonna compete. Team US. Okay, we are Invictus. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and the Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so this is where they say they did not approve it. So forget it. I'm not gonna delete any of the short videos. They are information, they're inspiring, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. This is my videos like I'm doing here, where I read some some articles to share some information with you. But it seems like it's the short videos that they are having problem with. But if they're saying human and review it and automated have review it, but when I click here, it says there's no copyright. None of my videos popped up. Okay, no matching videos. Copyright, no matching videos. So I don't know what's the problem. So I feel comfortable with these videos. The channel doesn't have to be monetized. If you guys are okay with supporting me, you could find your ways. There's link in the description. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Now go to PYTE. I'm gonna share some tweet with you. And this will be the first one. Oops, let's go to that. I don't want to. All right, this will be the first tweet on the next video. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
Evolution. This is the future.